Muy buenas, soy Sigiloco Games, estamos aquí en el Dragon Age Origins. Continuando nuestra ronda de mi video. Bueno, aquí estamos ya en Denering. Finalmente vamos a ir a la última parte de este juego, que será demorado igual, porque aún falta más historia. Aquí podemos ver a todos nuestros aliados. Aquí está Ogren. Y en cada una de las salas encontramos a diferentes personajes. Aquí salimos, como podemos ver. Y lo que vamos a hacer ahorita es, primero, hacer una cosa que me estoy olvidando. Listo, vamos ahí. Aquí tenemos a Wine.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind?
Nada.
It is no trouble.
Lo único que nos falta de aquí es Sebran y su misión personal. Aquí tenemos un cofre. Tenemos una carta. No me acuerdo cuántas cartas me faltan, creo que una o dos. A ver. Vamos a nuestro inventario. Aquí. Esto no es. Ah, sí, me falta una carta.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
This
is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
Nada. Tenemos a Sebran.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denering, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bed bugs had fleas. What say you?
Nada igual. Hablar aquí con Shale. Shale compró un personaje que no estaba dentro del juego. Lo ponen aquí.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Vamos por acá. Tenemos que guardar unas cosas y vender otras. Tenemos a Nigela.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Isle's sitting room. No, I'm from Redcliffe. Lady Isolde brought me here to be her chambermaid last spring. I've family here, though. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
Y bueno, aquí en Dragon Age Origins los elfos son como que esclavos, sirvientes, una vaina. Aquí tenemos al loquillo, un libro. Aquí tenemos a otro libro, Morrigan y Stein.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. What is your wish, Kadan?
Esto ya hice.
As you wish.
Vamos a ver. Morrigan.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend?
Nada. Vamos por acá. Y aquí tenemos un cofre que no podemos abrir porque nosotros no somos pícaros. Y lamentablemente no podemos abrir ese cofre. Vamos por acá. Y aquí tenemos a nuestros últimos personajes.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable. Why don't we ensure Loghain won't have us all executed first, and worry about how to celebrate later? This is Elena, she's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
I am here for Loghain's daughter, not for Loghain. Their interests are not so similar as they once were. The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself. My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Loghain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Isle of Denrum is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room. I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Al Eamon.
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take. I fear if this is a trap, we are already caught in it. They can kill Honora whether or not we act, and blame her death on us. Few would believe our word over Loghain's. We can only defend ourselves with the Queen in hand.
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Y bueno, ya tenemos una misión. Aquí tenemos la lista y tenemos otro libro.
This should be easy enough.
Vamos por acá.
On it.
Aquí hay otro cofre que no podemos abrir, obviamente. Y el último que nos queda es hablar con Alistair. Con Alin.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
Nada que ver. Vamos con Alin.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Honora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain. She's obviously more than a maidservant, but I imagine it's useful for Honora to have a trusted attendant who can move more freely than she herself. And consider what aid she and the Queen might be to us. If Honora has truly turned against her father, she becomes the one thing we lack. Someone with a true understanding of Loghain's plans and allies. With her guidance, we can form a far more successful strategy against him. No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Loghain. And given your reputation, Warden, I think Loghain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you can disrupt them. She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination. From Alina's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Honora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices of the Landsmeet.
Y bueno,
As you like. My palace is your palace.
tenemos nueva misión, es hora de irnos de aquí. Ahora, doncella. Y aquí estamos con Miguela. Otro sirviente. Bueno, lo último que nos queda es salir de aquí. Lo que vamos a hacer es ir a vender algunas cosas. Bueno, con el grupo de siempre.
Yes.
Yes.
¿Por qué? Porque es el mejor grupo. Y también porque son como el grupo de los buenos. Pero sí, bueno, no buenos, sino que son sus comportamientos es a lo bien. Y los otros comportamientos, mientras haces más maldades, más ganas confianza. Mientras más cosas buenas haces, más ganas confianza. Este es el grupo donde mientras más cosas buenas haces, ganas confianza.
You are not religious, yes? You do not believe?
I do, to some extent. It does not govern my life, however. Why do you ask?
Dwarven... Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to...
Aquí tenemos aquí. No me acuerdo, alguien tenía otra. Vamos a vender estas cosas que no nos sirven. Esto no. Esto sí. Eso no. Estas cosas no. Aquí está perfecto. Esto tengo que guardar. A ver. Esto vendamos. Eso no. 22, 16. No, esto vendamos. Eso no. Esto vendamos. Vendamos. Este igual vendamos porque no nos sirve. Vendamos. A ver aquí. Esto. Encuentro los de esos. Dejemos ahí. Vender esto. Y aún tenemos muchas cosas. Bueno, hay muchas cosas que guardar. A ver. Inventario, vamos a poner aquí a la liana. Tengo flecha de andraste. No. Vamos a ponerle flecha de hielo. Listo. ¿Qué podemos hacer aquí? Inspecciones de lirios. Que aquí nuestra amiga se toma todo. ¿Listo? Hielo. Esta voy a vender. Hielo perfecto pequeño.
Welcome back. Is there some...
Hielo. Esto es mejor. Hielo relámpago natural espiritual. Vamos a ponernos aquí un ratito. Shale. Tengo puesto yo cristal de fuego brillante pequeño. De hielo. Relámpago. Natural. Y espiritual. Aquí. Espiritual brillante grande. Lo único que es bueno es este. Listo. Este igual vendamos. Eso no. No. Vámonos aquí. Aquí no tenemos nada. Berendín, rescate de la reina. Desapareció en acción. Esto tenemos que hacer todo bien. Vámonos de aquí. Vamos aquí la curativa. ¿Listo?
Right.
Bueno, aquí tenemos la casa del Ar y la casa del Ar de Deneri. Pero primero vamos a ir a Orzanar. ¿Por qué? Ya verán para qué. Y creo que ya encontramos acá. No. engendros. Unos pinches engendros.
Right.
Vámonos.
As you wish.
Yo creo que...
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me. Show me what you...
Listo.
On it. Let's get started.
¿Cómo? Por acá. Pinche ogro. Listo. Vámonos.
Orzammar has heard your call. We march for you, Warden.
¿Y por qué regresamos acá? Aquí a subir de nivel, ¿no? La constitución, voluntad y fuerza. Listo. A ver. ¿Qué le ponemos aquí? El eso.
So, you...
¿Qué cosa dices tú?
Templar, right?
I believe
Hold your
you.
senses, only failing to move us forward. You wish. It's either you or me. It's gonna be me. On it. As you wish.
Listo. Entramos aquí. Vamos por acá. Creo que era por acá. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Sí, ahí está. No sé. A ver, no me parece si era aquí o era en otra parte. A ver. No, aquí no. Es en otra parte. Y aquí en este hueco encontramos a este hombre de las armas de juegos. Y bueno, hablamos con este.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings.
It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won. The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it. We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Y bueno, aquí primerito, ya saben, aquí esta. Vamos a hacer esto. Ahí. Listo. A ver. Ahí.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
Atencióncito.
I'll be here.
Listo. Y bueno, ya, estamos aquí. Disculpen por el corte, pero se me crashó el juego y se me salió. Ya estamos aquí de regreso. Estoy hablando otra vez con este.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunity? We've got some young fighters ready to go.
Sí, sí. Por aquí. No te pases la misma. ¿Quién es? Este es arquero. Vamos a hacer que se... Ahí. Listo. Carajo. Aquí este.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
¿No tengo un chance?
I'll be here.
De que se recuperen. Guardamos. Listo. Hablamos.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunities? We've got some young fighters ready.
Guerrero arcano. Ya saben que este siempre. Ahí. Voy a coger a este. Ahí. Este. Ahí. Ahí. ¿Listo?
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be here.
Guardamos aquí. Listo.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunity? We've got some young
Un patito aquí. Ahí está un mago. Los magos siempre son los más peligrosos. Voy a aquí los dos estos. Ahí. Y ahí. Listo. Carajo. Listo.
Watch out!
You've taught our fighters some valuable lessons. It will take some time before they are ready to challenge you again. Take this, with my thanks.
Y bueno, así acabamos estas misiones. A ver.
Good work, Warden. You're amazingly skilled.
Y creo que no es algo, no sé qué es. Esto. Anillo de sangre. Bueno, algo nos dio. Y también nos da un códice. A ver, lista de códices. Nos falta muy poco en realidad. Aquí está el anillo de sangre. Eso nos dio. Vámonos. Si guardamos aquí, por si acaso. Vamos por acá. Ese no lo podía sacar porque creo que estaba bugueado. Aquí vamos con este.
I'm only asking.
Una cosita. No, ahí tiene. Qué raro. Bueno, aquí vamos a vender esto. Perfecto, vendamos esto. Vendamos esto. Vamos aquí. Listo. Vámonos. ¿Y por qué voy por aquí? Porque por aquí es más rápido. Si no tengo que salir toda la ciudad para poder salir. Si no, por aquí vamos así, ponemos esto así y simplemente nos vamos. Pero vamos a ir a nuestro campamento. Aquí tenemos a nuestros 4 aliados y ahí. Aquí es para poner cosas, pero no sirve de mucho, solo sirve para perder cosas. Vamos a ir aquí a guardar cosas. Todas estas cosas ya las iré haciendo, pero ya les voy a indicar cómo y para qué sirve. Son estas de aquí. Vamos a poner suministros para los aliados. Simplemente tienes que dar las cosas. Si por ejemplo tienes que entregar materiales de explicación a los alicianos, monedas a los caballeros. Y bueno, si es que tienes runas, le das a los enanos. Y... no, runas... no, gemas a los enanos y runas a los magos.
On your order, Grey Warden. The Jarl was generous, but rushed. Certain areas could see improvement. We're a mercenary force, Warden. Much of our equipment is self-financed. Were you to commit additional funds, we'd upgrade as we saw the need. You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden. The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden. Always, Warden. At your word, Warden. We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey Warden, as do the Templars of the Chantry. There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. The most useful for my talents are runes.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface. Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Your desire? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. I think not. Because something must be amiss with me in order to refuse your charms. You'll have to forgive me if I do not leap at your command like a trained warhound. I do not wish to discuss it. Leave me be. Your desire? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. I said no. Leave me be if that is your only interest. Your desire? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Ah, such a romantic, I see.
Vamos a ponerle aquí a un ratito. ¿Dónde está Morrigan? Sí, está bien. Ahora sí, vámonos de aquí. Inventario. A ver si tiene aquí botón Felic.
If there's anything I can do, I'm sure.
A ver. No tiene. Interesante. ¿Quién tiene? No me acuerdo quién tiene. A ver. Bueno, después vendemos las cosas que no nos sirven, eso lo haré fuera de cámaras. Aquí llevamos de lo siempre.
Yes.
Aquí pasa que me sirva Shale también. Pero bueno, lo veremos después. Vamos a venir en otra vez. Y estamos aquí. Creo que estamos bien de momento. Bueno, lo último que nos queda es irnos. Bueno, esta es ya otra misión, así que lo podemos hacer. Ni lo podremos hacer nunca. Para hacer esos cofres tienes que ser pícaro. O sea, no guerrero ni mago, tienes que ser pícaro. Entonces esa misión no nos va a saltar nunca. Vamos aquí a la casa del arte de y creo que encontramos acá. Ah, sí, que ahorita hay otras misiones también, ahorita se me acuerdo. No.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing. Yes, by all means. I simply wish to say hello to an old friend.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake. Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Y bueno, aquí, obviamente.
Yes.
Sí. Y... vamos a poner así.
Yes. Warden senses tingling.
Malditos cuervos. A ver, Zevran, ¿qué haces ahí parado? Ataca. Estás en una trampa.
Start on the smaller digits first.
This should be easy
too slow for the likes of me.
And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out. A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go? All right. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Claro que sí. Y un poco de esto, un poco de esto y un poco de esto. ¿Listo? Bueno, aquí vamos a poner réplica. Listo. Aquí esto y esto. Y vamos a ponerte inductivo de piedra. Aquí Sebran. Aquí luchador. Agresivo. Listo.
As you wish.
Aquí vamos a cambiar de grupo. A ver. Cambiar de grupo, digo. Y chao.
Pigeon crap.
Braska. Indeed. Horse.
Yes. Ahora sí estamos bien. ¿Y por dónde salgo? Me he perdido. Y creí que iba a encontrar acá, pero no. Y esta es la última misión.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Y así detecta las trampas. Lo tomo. Listo. Antes de entrar aquí, vamos un ratito para acá. Y vamos a ir a... No me acuerdo dónde era, creo que era aquí. Ahora sí creo que es acá. Sí, ahí está acá.
Little too close to my boss for comfort, friend. Time to teach you about letting dogs lie.
Warden senses.
No hay magos, visto.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
Listo, vámonos. Y tenemos acá. Y aquí tenemos una misión. Sí, justo ahora aquí. Listo.
Grey Warden, isn't it? Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight. I suppose I am used to inspiring a different kind of seeker. The adequate ones find the beacons, and then I find them. But you are already brighter than the signal at Ishal. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden. I cannot hide in your wake, but I will not be a footnote. Witness Gax King.
Aquí este es un demonio, así que vamos rápidamente a hacer esto. Rápidamente a hacer esto. Y a ver, sí, está bien. Y esto de aquí.
Take that! On your guard!
Let us end this.
This fighting won't die, blast you!
Yay!
Let's have at it! Everyone just stand!
Tranquilidad aquí. Tranquilidad.
Let's get started.
Esto.
Time for a Only one shall stand! As you wish.
Otra vez.
You're kidding. Let's make this quick, shall we? Let's grab some glory!
Otra vez.
You'll never know what hit him.
Dale, pasa. Maldita historia, no sé nada.
That went well. Time for clean up.
Listo. Vámonos de aquí. Inventario. Tenemos aquí el filo penetrante. Esto es mucho mejor. Cosa de poner solo. Ah, bueno. Equipo de curación. Equipo de curación. Listo. Vámonos de aquí. Y ahora sí, a la casa de Alden. Aquí con Erlina.
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Al-How is inside. Yes, and wherever he goes, a great many guards go with him. I beg you, do not put my lady in danger for your revenge. We must get her out first. The estate is in poor repair. The new Owl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you.
Listo. Somos de Eliana y ahí. Y ahí. Vamos a ponerle probar. Y vamos a ponerle bardo. No. Vamos a ponerle pico. Eso ahí.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
This could be easy enough. Here we go. On it. This could be easy enough.
Listo. Vámonos. Bueno, aquí ya estuvimos antes. Justo en el principio del juego ya estuvimos aquí. Como recordarán.
Someone is coming.
¿Quién viene? ¿Quién viene?
I sense something going near. Stop! You're mine!
Pinche Wario.
I believe Arl Eamon's father had that fountain built. First one in Denerim. Of course, after that, all the other nobles had to have one.
Vamos por acá. Y aquí. Anillo de hierro.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly. More guards patrol every hour. If they find these two missing, they will know... how you say... something is amiss. I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
Naked son.
Listo. Vamos un ratito para acá. Creo que aquí, ahí está. Aquí hay un cofre. Listo. Entramos por aquí. Vámonos.
We must hurry. There will be little time before the patrol finds what you have done. You are certain you will not wear the disguise? The servants here, they have no love for Hal, but they will be frightened by strangers bursting in. She's in the guest room, off the main hall. Andras, they guide us.
Listo.
Thieves! Brigands in the house! Guard, help us!
No mercy! On your guard!
Aquí está.
This should be easy enough. Right.
Listo. Vamos a entrar por aquí.
Is that all you've got? Tell me or do you think you have a shot? On your guard!
We're under attack!
You had it coming.
¿Listo?
On it.
Guardamos por aquí.
We're under attack.
A ver ahí. Carajo. Ahí. Me voy a morir. Listo. A ver. Ahí.
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me. It just feels to you like something you haven't shown. Right there.
Ahí. Malditos perros.
On your guard. As you wish. Everyone shall stand. Come, you can do better than that.
Ow! My bruises are all bruised.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Maldición. Aquí sí nos cayeron como 80. Ahí.
On my way.
Listo. Ahí.
On my way.
Listo.
Enemies are under attack!
Listo.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback. Yes, about that. My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic.
I did not know. There were only guards here when I left. We must get her out of there.
Don't panic, Erlina. Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Hal's side. Well, if he didn't know you were here, he soon will. Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Count Hao will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left. Count Hao is probably in his room.
Look at this mess! I love it! Is that all you've got?
Munición. Es un libro. Guardemos por aquí. No tenemos nada.
On it.
Someone's here.
Look, you didn't say nothing. Wait. Who are you? You're not on my watch. Call the watch! We've got an intruder!
Warden senses tingling. Let's get started.
Ya he matado a todos, así que...
Allow me. I could do that for you. I'll do it.
Listo. Vámonos. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Hacha de guerra ceniza. Voy a poner unas flechitas aquí. Listo. Escudo de Hao. Pero te quita voluntad, así que... vámonos. Tenemos otro libro por aquí. Antigua.
Let's get started.
Listo. Guardamos por aquí. Y ahora sí, vámonos por acá.
What? Who goes there?
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. Do you think you could...
Alistair? Is that you?
Who? Wait. I do know you. You were at my joining. He's one of us. A warden from Orlais. Jada, I think. Or was it Montserrat? I'm afraid I don't remember your name.
I'm Riordan, senior warden of Jada, but born and bred in Highever, and glad to be home. Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption. Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it. As you know, the joining's chance of success is slim anyway. Loghain has done far worse to the Wardens than cut us off from recruiting. And from the rumors flying through Denerim, removing him from the throne is already your plan, no? I saw him go into the dungeons. He may still be there. With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Loghain didn't yet know who I was. For the most part, attempting to hold my tongue. I was sent when we received no word from King Cailan as to the outcome at Ostagar. The king had invited all the Wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing. We had 200 Wardens and 24 divisions of cavalry. The first we heard of Loghain's edict was when everyone was turned back at the border. That was when the rumor reached us that Wardens were being blamed for the massacre. We finally decided it was safest to send someone alone to learn how best to fight the Blight and this regime simultaneously. As a native Ferelden, I volunteered to make the crossing. The other Wardens won't risk their strength fighting Ferelden's civil war. If they spend themselves against Loghain, there is truly no hope. They recall accounts of the first Blight, how many cities fell. If Ferelden is too foolish to save itself, at least, we'll be ready when the Archdemon leads its forces further. Besides, I hear you haven't been doing badly at raising an army yourself. But perhaps if the edict can be lifted, I will send a message as soon as we are gone from this place. This is hardly the best place to talk.
We've been staying with our Leman at his estate. If you need a place to stay, I'm sure he'd make you welcome.
At our Leman's, then. And good luck, brother.
Y listo. Y vamos por acá. Aquí está la cámara de torturas. Y por aquí.
Let's get started.
What the fuck? Carajo. Carajo.
Here we go. This should be easy enough.
poquito por acá.
Right.
Vamos a guardar por aquí.
Right. On it. Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
Andar aquí. Pinches perros. Listo. Listo.
As you wish.
Vamos por aquí. Rápidamente. Ahí. Vamos por aquí. Carajo. Ahí.
Work well together.
On my way.
Vámonos. Sigamos. Aquí guardamos. Aquí
This should be
entramos.
easy enough.
Ahí.
Leave me here? Get me out of here! That's an order!
Let's get started.
Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you? You move in August company, stranger. I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue? Then I have no question about why you would come, Warden. For it is your men who have suffered the most here. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banon. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask. Then there is a Landsmeet after all. Hal said the Jarl of Redcliffe was dead, and the Landsmeet called off. I swear, if there be any forum to speak out against Loghain, my father will be there. Now, please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
Listo, más aliados. Bueno, rápidamente. Guardamos por aquí. Y ahí está. Vamos ahí.
Stay still.
Aquí tenemos al más.
What month is it? Are you some enemy of our Urians? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here. Dead. Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. He struck me down and I woke up here. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king. Rebellion? I know my kinsmen were unhappy with the Jarl, but I can't imagine a rebellion. There have been many changes since they caught me. I need to find out what happened. I need to get home, or flee the city. I thank you for your aid, stranger. I wish I had more than gratitude to offer.
Listo.
They said to retreat. The horn sounded and we turned, and then the screams. We rode and they screamed and screamed and... Mother, can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we ate them too. They died, and we left them in the swamp. The witch. The witch!
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door?
Listo. Guardamos por aquí. Vamos rápidamente por acá. ¿Qué hay aquí? Un cofre. Elena. Listo. Y aquí. Aquí está nuestro enemigo principal. Vamos a guardar. Otra vez.
Well, well. Bryce Cousland's little boy, all grown up, and still trying to fit into Daddy's armor.
I never thought you'd be fool enough to turn up here. And then, I never thought you'd live, either. Is this about your family? Still? But I have done so much more than wipe your name from Ferelden memory. And what's left? A fool husk of a son, likely to end his days under a rock in the deep roads. Even the wardens are gone. You're the last of nothing. This is pointless. You've lost. There it is, right there. That damned look in the eye that marked every Coastland success that held me back. It would appear that you have made something of yourself after all. Your father would be proud. I, on the other hand, want you dead more than ever.
Aquí. Vamos a hacer primero esto, segundo aquí. A ver. Carajo. Ahí. Ahí. Tercero. Ahí. Ahí. Clifo de... Vamos a ver si es ahí.
Here we go. Only one shall stand.
Make up with that!
Only one shall stand.
Y listo. El Arjau ha muerto.
Make her spit on you. I deserved more.
Y así es como acaba el Arjau.
Right.
Vamos rápidamente por aquí. Ahí está Bauham.
Maker, have
Let's get
mercy on
started.
your faithful son. Andraste, bride of the Maker, have mercy on me. Alstana, is that you, little sister? No, I don't know you, do I? Are you real? I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You aren't one of the Tairn's men?
He sounds like he's in lyrium withdrawal. He's got all the signs, confusion, weepiness. He probably doesn't even know what he's saying. If the Grand Cleric knew he were in here, she'd be spitting hot coals. Nobles don't have authority over Templars.
I failed in my duties, Maker. Forgive me. I failed, and there's no telling what he's done. The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle mages to escape from his tower. Near Redcliffe, I cornered him, but the Tairn's men took him from me and brought me here. Yes, he destroyed his phylactery. We were spread out, trying to find him. I was alone. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange now. Please, if you're not a dream, help me. Give this ring to my sister, Alstana. Tell her I'm sorry. Please. Ask her to pray for me.
Listo. Aquí.
Who's there? Stay away. You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim. I'm Vaughan Kendalls, heir to the Arling of Denerim, it's true. Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riots started, Howe came with men to reinforce the garrison here. Or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. One more victim of the Elven uprising, he said. Let me out of here. I'll do anything. You know how elves are. Every now and then they start to think they're people, and you have to put them back in their proper place. Of course. Anything. Just let me out. I swear you won't regret this.
Listo. Vámonos de aquí. Y listo. Vamos a guardar aquí. Y abrimos esta puerta.
My thanks. Because there are two sorts of people in this house. Those loyal to Howe, and those loyal to me. If Howe's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
Y bueno. Ha sido todo por el vídeo de hoy. Porque se nos viene una pelea bastante fuerte y que es muy estratégico. Pero eso lo veremos en el siguiente video. Nos vemos.